Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back for the new year. I've been avoiding going online because of so many internet problems I've been having, and I don't know if it's going to continue. The stream might just cut out all of a sudden, so beware of that. Um, Hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, if you've seen the title, I guess I'm not really I haven't been working on my game that much, so my New Year's resolution is to try to work on my game more often. And yeah, so I came back and I wanted to work on this part of the game where I try to get the monster up here. I try to get the monster to investigate the area after they detect the seeker, and if it fails, then they go and investigate. So they get the location, the last known location, which is when they first detect the seeker, whether they see the seeker here on C pawn or they hear the seeker on hear noise, then they should move to that location. Well, first of all, they'll save that last known location and then move to it or move to wherever they saw the seeker. And then if the seeker runs away, that's that means the monster didn't reach the seeker. So the monster's going to investigate and it's going to use the last known location. So hopefully that works. But I'm going to add a little bit more of this a couple more times just to see if that helps. I don't know. I don't know if this is important here. So I'm going to move this all the way down. All the way down to the back here. And then copy this portion again. I think. And I don't know. I'll look at it. Let's move it down here. So after a delay, well, there's no delay. It's just gonna, oops, where'd it go? Uh-oh. Where's this, the delay? So, I don't know if this is gonna work. But if it fails the first time, so when the monster sees the seeker and they don't catch the seeker, then investigate the last known location of that seeker. Create a new last known location from there. But move to the last known location, not the target location. Then this one will be the target location. Let me see, target location. Delete this one. And wonder if, okay, so if it succeeds, of course, just go ahead and attack and do the whole attack thing. All of this. But other than that, I don't know if I need to create another target location. Just keep targeting the seeker, the last known location of the seeker, and then yeah, I think another one would be good. So let me see. Compile. What am I not using? Fixed locations. Target location. Last position. I'm not using last position, so let me use last position. Let me move this over. Copy this. Duplicate it, I mean. Oh, oops, no. Use last position. Last position instead of target location. Let me just make sure these target location is null, last position is null, and last known location is null. Alright, so we do that. And then move it over here. Connect this like this, hopefully. Okay, so last position would be the last time they look around. But we're getting the position from the actor itself. So, so it should be a new location from before, because obviously the seekers should be moving around. So we get a new actor location of the seeker. Instead of 0, we could just say 0.1. Let me see. It's 0.1 and another 0.1. Okay, so after that, then we do another one of these, and then that's it. Duplicate that, move this over here, connect that, and let me connect that. Okay, you don't have to be that far away. So, if you catch them, if the monster catch them, attack the seeker. Otherwise, just go back to regular walk speed and go back to looking for the seeker. Okay, so this one instead is not going to be target location, it's going to be last position. So let's see. Don't know if that's going to work. Should move that there. I don't have to do any of those. So, when the monster first detects or sees the seeker, move to the seeker. So on success, attack the seeker. But if the monster moves to the seeker and does not catch the seeker, then investigate the last known location. But at the same time, create a new target location. Anyways, if at the last known location the monster catches the seeker, attack it. But if it fails, then go back to investigating, looking around, and at that time, go ahead and create a new last known location called last position, and then move to the target location, which was set all the way back here. That position of where and when that seeker was. And if the seeker's not there, then do it again, but using the last position before the monster moved to the next position. So just keep doing that a couple times, and then finally, if they succeed, of course, attack the seeker, but if not, just go back to roaming the hallways. So hopefully that's something. Hopefully that works that way. I don't know. But I'm going to try to see if that works. See if that works. Okay, so I gotta compile, save. I wonder if I should just copy and paste it this way. First of all, let me see. I got target, last known location, target location, and last position. So let me just move them all together if I can. Last known location, target location, and last position. Like that. They're all null. Yeah. And let me see for this guy. Do I have this? Oh, I don't have them all. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. I do have last position. I'm already using target location and last known. So this here. Oh, there it is, last known position. There, like that. Make sure all of this is. And just stretch this out a couple times so that I can copy and paste these. Okay, let me change this delay. We gotta move this down. I don't know if we need to move it down that far, but oh well. Okay. Duplicate this. Use that. And instead of target location, we're going to use the last location. Don't know why. Alright, so let's move this down to here. Oops. No, we don't need to do this. And then we copy and paste this. Or duplicate. But instead of using last known location, we use target location. Just this one. And then duplicate. again. But instead of target location, we use last position. And if the monster succeeds in catching the seeker, attack it. But if it fails, then go back to this, which is just roaming the halls again. I wonder, you know what? Okay. So this one is last position. This one is target location. This one is last known location. I already had these variables set up a long time ago, and I don't know why I'm not using them, so I'm just gonna go use them now. Alright, so there's the beast and the hollow. Both got that set up now. Now I need to set this up for the Kraken and the Whisper, which is under Master Monster. So this is already set up. I need to set up the target location. Target location. And last known location. Target location. And last position. Let me make sure this is not being used. Last position is not being used. Okay. Alright. Move this up here. Last known location. Target location. Right. Okay, so let me move this all the way back over here. And the delay is going to be 0.1. This can move all the way to the end. Have space to duplicate these. Duplicate. Oh, hey, what's up, Nove? Yeah, it's a random stream. I was finally decided to work on my game again, and I was like, oops, I'm not recording, so let me go ahead and stream it instead. Alright, how you doing? Happy New Year's. Do you have a New Year's resolution, Noof? Mine is to try to work on my game more often. Because right after New Year's, I just took a long break. Or a week-long break, anyways. Let me connect this. And then after this, I don't have to connect that anymore. I'm just going to connect this one. Duplicate that. And move this over here. Move this. I just like to be out. Alright. Then I have to change the actual variables. Uh-oh. Did I forget about this? I did. I guess I could have just made another one. Move it here. And move these move this down here. Because I didn't need that much space away for the... Okay, so hopefully... Okay, this one... So this one is not last known location, it's last position. And then this one is not last known location, it is... Oops. It is target location. And this one I have to actually set it to the last position, so that can be used later on. Okay, hopefully this works. I don't know. Learn Japanese, learn how to play piano better, and that's it. Nice. Konnichiwa. And that's about it. Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. Learn how to play piano better, and that's it. That's pretty good resolutions. I mean, those are... you know what? I don't know what do you call them, but they... I guess you can say they're kind of easy. It's not like, go to the gym more often. After a month, you're going to stop going to the gym. But with, like, you know, learning Japanese or playing the piano better, that one will last longer. You won't, like, get tired of it after a month. Not like if you got a New Year's resolution for go to the gym more often. And you only do that for about a month and then you quit that resolution. So I'm hoping my New Year's resolution is going to last more than a month. I mean, I've been working on this game now since either January, February, or March. I can't remember. I think it's January or February of last year. So almost a year now. Yeah, I've been there with the gym resolution last year. Everybody, I think, has done that New Year's resolution. It's like, yay, New Year's resolution. What is it going to be? Go to the gym. Yes. And then after a month, stop going to the gym. Okay, let me see. So I got all of that. Let me try to test it, I guess. I just need to run in front of a monster just to see if this might work. Let me see where... I don't know where the monster's gonna spawn though. I made it too random. Shoot, I think the monster's all the way on the other side of the map. Also, another thing I want to try to work on is... Oh! Okay, it's on me. I don't know if it's chasing. Oh my god, it's really fast. Alright, so it didn't work because, like, why is the monster... Oh! I guess it did chase me. What? I think it went into a corner somewhere. I was like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I didn't even catch that. Darn it. Okay, let me try another one. Okay, I'm in the Gothic dungeon. The Gothic dungeon is the hardest map because it's so dark. Oh! Okay. I'm pretty sure the monster's behind. Oh, okay. Alright, so see, let me run this way and see if it will try to continue to chase me now. No? Yeah, I really need to get this monster chase working out. I mean, that is the whole point of this game, is to be chased by the monster. But if the monster's not even going to bother chasing, like, what the heck? I don't know where the monster went even. I guess he went all the way back. So let me see. What is going... Then I got these messages again. Don't know why it keeps doing this. Refresh that. Refresh. Okay. Right, let me see. Don't know why this... Last position, target location, last position. Yeah. So it's not really investigating. Maybe it did investigate and then went the other way. And try one more time. I know it's, let me see, did I save it for all of the monsters? Last position, target location, last known location. And then this one, last position, target location, last known location. Let me see, try this. Okay, let's see if I got these. I'm not sure where this monster's at. Maybe it's on the other side, darn it. Yeah, really gotta get these monsters to start chasing Seeker. I mean, that's really the whole point of the game. And if the monster doesn't chase the Seeker, then there's no challenge. Now, I hear something, but I don't know where. I guess the monster's inside of these walls somewhere. Not inside the walls, but on the other side of these. In the hallways here somewhere. Maybe he's in here. I feel like he's inside this. Oh! Okay, he is there. See? He's not chasing. Okay. Because he lost track of me, but he's supposed to investigate the area. Let me see. Oh, he got stuck. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Ah! Run! Run this way. Okay, he went up the stairs. What the heck? Oh no. Okay, there he is. But why did he go up the stairs in the first place? Come on. Needs to chase. What's it doing? move down this way. Oops. I think it might have. I think it might have investigated. Something's happening to it. It's like it's not. It's stuck. It's not moving. Oh, now it turned around. Oh. Let me try to run this way. Oh shit! This is a stupid monster. Let's see. Hopefully it can track the seeker. No. Seems to be stuck or moving slowly. And it turns around. Whoa. There it goes back. Turned around again. Dang it. I really don't know how to fix this part. Oh my gosh. Maybe instead of... I'm just gonna run backwards. This guy runs pretty fast backwards. I probably need to fix that somehow. What is this monster doing? I wonder why it's moving so slowly like this. Is it even gonna chase me upstairs? Uh-oh, yes. No, man, I just got stuck. It's going back down. Oh! It tricked me. It's like, the only way I could catch him is if I trick him. I don't know how to... Don't know how to get the monster to solve these trouble delays, and maybe I should not put a delay on it at all. Alright. At least it's working a little bit better than before, because the last time the monster just completely forgot. Like, if it starts chasing you and then you outrun it, if it starts chasing the seeker and the seeker outruns it, then the monster will immediately forget about the seeker and just start roaming somewhere else. That's hilarious. So hopefully with this custom event where I can have the monster, instead of completely forgetting about the seeker, try to investigate the last known location of the seeker so that it can sort of continue to chase the seeker. So hopefully make the monster a little bit smarter. Whereas this other one, where you're close to escaping, then this one is a constant chase, meaning the monster just chases you wherever the seeker is at. Whether the seeker's on the other side of the ship or hiding in a locker somewhere, the monster's still gonna know and just constantly chase. So you have to keep running and look for the last card or the last escape item to escape, or else if you can't find it and you get caught, then you fail the escape. But with the regular chases, the monster will just investigate. It won't constantly know exactly where the seeker is all the time. So this one is a little bit better, and don't know if maybe I can make that logic a little bit better. But let me see. I wanted to work on something else. Oh yeah, I'm done with that right for now. Unless I come up with another idea of how to make the monster a little bit smarter, so that it doesn't just completely forget about the seeker whenever it can't catch the seeker. There is supposed to be, I don't know, did I save it? There's these widgets, UI widgets, that there's supposed to be a transition one. I guess I never saved it. Huh. See, import to current folder. If I go to don't know where the actual all files. Darn it. See, I don't see any. I wonder if I just gotta drag and drop it in here. Let me see. It's open. Head to the project folder. See if I can. Doesn't want me to. Okay, never mind. Don't know what. Unless I just copy. And no, there's no paste. There's no pasting in here. You just gotta actually look for it in the folders. Alright, never mind. I wanted to bring in a loading screen from before, whenever I was working on my game since, was it 2022? But after like a month or two, I just quit and never came back to working on it again until 2025. So I try to change all my UI so that it's more consistent with all the other UI. in the game. So try to use the same color theme and the same fonts. So the Rift Remnants. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to work on is some sound effects. So this one already has sound effects. I just need to look at it. Let me see, what is this? Where? I thought it had sound effects. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Under appearance style. Click button on Q. Button on 6. Hover sound. Press sound. Okay. So let me check the main menu. This one. And see if I go down here somewhere. Is it somewhere down here? It doesn't look like it. Oh, I see. Because the other one was a key selector. Whereas this one, I need the actual button here. Alright, so this is probably where it has all the information about. Here we go. Press sound and hovered sound. So press sound and hover. Press sound is click button on Q, and then hovered sound is button on 6. So if I click on this, make sure it's the button, yes. Then go down to style, hovered, pressed, and make sure I get to right here. So this one is on Q, button on Q. I think that's it. Let me see. Click button on Q. This one is click button on Q. So it's not this one. Click button on Q. So this one. And then the other is button on 6. Button on 6. Or the hovered. So button on 0, 6. Okay, so it's going to be this one. So there's that. This button, well, we'll just go here. Click button on Q. And then button on 0, 6. Okay. Then the reset button. Click button on Q. Let me see. I can just copy this. Then button on 06. Okay, so I got all of those. These are already set. This, no, this, I wonder if I should, whenever I scroll through the inventory, if I should have it make noise like click, click, click. Can you even make it make noise? Doesn't look like it. There has to be an actual button, I guess. So, forget it. I don't want to mess with it then. That's fine. That's fine. So, don't need that one. Options menu, pause menu, those. Let me make sure this one has it too. Oh my goodness, I gotta sneeze. Over here, it's getting really cold. And I think I might be catching a cold. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's just sneezing and that's it. But usually if I sneeze, it's usually because I caught a cold or something. Let me see. This is not a button. This is not a button. This is a button. So let me back button. Let me check the back button. Click button on Q, button on 6. And then the control button is also okay. That one is good. That's a string. Slider. Oh, yeah. So those are good. So just trying to oh, here we go. Here's another one. Just trying to keep everything consistent. This continue button or quit button to continue also needs the so I can paste it. Then this one I can type in. Button on 06. Like that. So hopefully now these make some sound effects. Then what else? So I got this one, settings, the remnant screen, got all of those. So now, let me see, control screen. Yes, fail screen doesn't have anything to press on. This one doesn't have anything. Inventory display doesn't have any. Main menu, I did all the main menu stuff already. So now it's just the options menu and the pause menu. So let me open this one up. See, is this a button? Yes, this is gamma. Let's go down. Oh, it's already set. So these are probably already set as well. Why is this even a button? I don't know. But it's set as well. Get this. Combo box. Don't know how this will work, but let me see. Go to style. Click on button. Select change sound and the pressed sound. And look back. Press sound is click button on Q. Hovered sound is button on 6. So where'd it go? So I'm assuming press sound is that. Select selection change sounds probably should be button, whoops, button on 06. They sound exactly the same. Interesting, I never knew that. I gotta go back and see why they sound exactly the same. Let's see, go back to main menu. And maybe there's something else. Maybe this does have a sound effect. What is this? This is a text widget. Text widget. Trying to look for if it has a sound effect. I don't see any. No, I don't see any options for sound effects for a text widget. Okay, never mind then. Remove this. I don't know how I did it. Where I made the hover sound different from the... That's the click button sound. And that's the hover sound. So why does it sound the same here? Okay, now it sounds different. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Alright, got it now. Alright, so let me see. The next button. Is that, and the next button. Okay, and the back button. I don't know if that actually works though. Alright, so let me go. This is the options menu. Let me go to the pause menu. And look at this button. Okay, this one is set up already. New game. Huh, guess all of this is already set. Interesting. So I didn't need to do that. So the only one really is success screen and remnant screen. Just to have everything sound consistent. What about the settings screen? There's this slider. So the press sound is that, and the selection change sound is, whoops, what's that? Oh, that's because I have to compile. Yes, that's why it didn't work before. There we go. Let's update it. So let me change it for these. And for this one. Anything else that I need to change this for? I think that's it. Let's see if I compile this. I can't really test it here, can I? Shoot. I don't know how to. Shoot. Let me see. If I click on this, it's going to open another screen, but how do I share that screen? I don't even know which. It's called. I'm in a Vertigo 002 Development PCD 3D SM6. Okay, whatever. Let me see. Sub window. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is it. All right. Let me see if I. Okay, so now let me transition the screen so you can see that I'm testing it on a standalone game. Okay. Just realized my flashlight click sound is the same as my UI sound. So let me go to the UI. Alright, so when I hover over it, it makes a sound effect. And click sound. Oops, the click isn't working. So this is what I gotta work on. Because if I click on this, yeah, it goes back. Hovers. It's interesting. Okay, so hover, it makes a sound effect. So I click on it. And I really need a loading screen. Alright, so this is the Gothic Dungeon. The Gothic Dungeon is the hardest rift because it's so dark. I haven't put any, of course I'm not going to have any like electrical lights in here. I'm just going to have like torches on the wall or something. It's so dark in here. So it makes this rift one of the hardest to try to escape from. There's a monster here, I don't know where. It's in here, so dark. I can't see down the corridor. Let me see. Let's get down here. Oh, monster. Our footsteps somewhere. It sounded really close. I actually didn't want to run through a map. I wanted to test the buttons, the UI. So let me stop here and just see if I can test this. Okay, the hover sounds. And it takes a while to load a new game. I think it's gonna load on, yeah. Okay, got a new map. A new rift. Sound effects are different. I'm not a fan of this monster. This monster is the fastest one. He runs pretty fast. I'm just trying to look for some cards. Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to go back to... yeah, I'm going to hide, huh? You hear the monster. So I need to connect this button because I'm clicking on it and it's not doing anything. And I'm debating whether I need to change the mouse cursor to look different. I don't want it to look like a default Windows mouse cursor, like you can see I'm using right now. I want it to look, I don't know, unique to this game. I don't know though. Maybe just keep it as the regular default mouse cursor. I think like if you play Diablo, its mouse cursor turns into like a red sword, I think. Like a little tiny red sword I can use as a pointer. I can't remember, but yeah. I know I'm playing, I think League of Legends has like a triangle for a pointer. And then Raid Shadow Legends has a really unique, stylish looking, I don't know, but it's a sharp looking pointer, mouse pointer. And it looks really cool. So I think I might, if I change this default Windows mouse pointer, I'll probably create one that looks like the Raid Shadow Legends using the color theme of my game. So this is part of the color theme where it's like, I really need to get to that. Let me exit. Let me see. So options menu. So it's like there's this dark purple and this black, which isn't really black. It's a dark-ish black, like a bluish black, I guess, or greenish black. And then you have this dark gray. And then, of course, the other part of that to give it some contrast is this sort of, it's not supposed to be white. It's supposed to be like more like a beige white or a very light beige. It's for closer to white. But, so as to try to keep the, the theme a little bit more consistent than what I had it before, which was all over the place. So you got the pause menu, the options menu, the success UI. Oh, it's kind of different, but it's using the same fonts and sort of the same color scheme on the background. I gotta create my own buttons to look more like the buttons that I'm using, which are just words. Whereas in the menu, I don't have that. I should try to. I mean, I like how it's set up like this, but maybe I need to make it look more like this. Again, the fonts I'm using, try to keep it consistent. This font is different. It's more for the title of the game, whereas the title of each screen is using the same font. This is not a title, but yeah, it's just. But like Key Bindings is a title, Rift Remnants is a title. This one is the title of the actual game, but it's like just of the project, not the final title. And then this is just the title of this menu. This is just a congratulations screen. And then this is title pause menu. I wonder if I should. You can't see it on this one, but in this one you can see there's an underline. So underline. There's also an underline here. You just can't see it. Let me see if I can click on it. Yeah, it's there. That one doesn't need it. So I wonder if I should put an underline here just to be consistent with the other screens that have underlines as well as this one. What did I just do? And okay, so I got. Oh, I know what. Let me see if I can. So it's Rift Remnant screen and the success screen. So let me try again to test them out, but this time I'll use the test cards. So go here. Nope, I need the actual test cards. Okay, right here. So obviously these are not just going to be floating around here, or these cards, because then you can just click on them and end the game. But it's just for testing purposes. You click on this, and see, as you scroll through the inventory, you don't hear sound effects like, click, click, or something. It's just really no sound effects at all. So, whoops. Let me click another card to end the game. Okay, good. So now it has a sound effect. So if you hover, it makes a hover sound. Hover, 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 hover. And then if you click on it, it makes a click sound. This is the hover, and this is a click. Okay, nice. Don't want to test that one. Yes. Yeah, I don't know how to give the inventory sound effects for whenever you scroll through. Right, I'll click on this. Click on one of these cards. Okay. Now, click on this. Nice. Oh no. Darn it. Not sure why this keeps doing this. Fresh nodes. Get the Rift name. So access none, trying to read. So it's really, I guess accessing the, it's accessing something, but it can't, it's null or it's empty. So it gives you this access none error. In the WP main menu, click on this, map name, this one sets the ref, this one is null. I think that's it for the, oh, let me see, pause menu. Pause menu. If I click on this, options button, and then it's already a variable, then I click on the onclicked. Alright, so onclick new game, onclick main menu, resume, exit. But now, to get to the options menu from the pause menu, save, I need to not open a level, I need to create a widget. Create a widget. I don't know exactly. Let me look at some other stuff. Create widget. Go to options. Menu. Okay, WP options menu. Add to viewport, I guess. Add to viewport. Guess it needs this. And I'm not sure if it needs a known player. Remove from parent. So the pause menu. And don't know, is that it? Let me see. Is any of these others? Do I need to set the input mode? It should already be set. So where? Oh, I know. If I look at the main menu and I look at the settings, should have something similar. Oh, not really. It's it's all these animations. Okay. Oh, here we go. So create the widget. Add to viewport. Remove. Play. There is no animation for the options menu and the pause menu. That happens in the middle of a game, so I didn't want all those animations. I mean, I could add it, but just for now, I won't add it. I should add it to be, again, consistent with the theme of the UI that I want throughout the whole game. So pretty much there's a delay for some reason, and then it removes the parent. It's kind of weird. But otherwise, there's a play animation. And so from settings, when you click on the back button, you see what happens then. So you create the menu, create the widget, add to viewport, play an animation, remove from it. So it's pretty much the same thing. And again, with key bindings, create the widget, add to viewport, delay, and then remove from parents. So that means options menu is, oh, I didn't set the option. It's the pause menu. So for options in the pause menu, I think that's it. Let me go back to settings. So return value is target, return value is the target, and return value is the target. Okay, so now in order to go back from the options menu, we click on the back button to go to the pause menu. So I really need to give these things a name. Switch on string, what is this? Oh, I see. This is the scale 0, 1, 2, and 3. So this is low, medium, epic, and high qualities. So low, medium, high, and epic actually. And so let me click on this and see if I can change. Change the name. These. What is going on? Where is the actual? Nope, none of these. Okay, forget it for now. Let me see, what is this? This is the volume. What? So if I click on the volume, you know what? I didn't even create a volume a widget file for the volume. But anyways, if I click on volume, it's just going to open the main menu. So this is like a placeholder sort of thing. And then if I click on quality, oh, I see. So if I click on quality, since I did not have the options menu connected to the pause menu, I was never able to test these placeholders. So obviously the quality should be where is it? Should be the same as, oh, this here. Should be the same as this. Selected item. Not sure. On click quality. On selection changed. Quality levels. So instead of on clicked options, it opens the options menu, but for options itself, it's okay. When you click on quality, it's not supposed to do anything. It's this one here. It's the combo box string quality. So let me change this, rename it to quality levels. Okay, compile, save that. So when you generate on selection changed, so when you click on the actual quality button, that's not supposed to do anything. It's definitely not supposed to open a new level or a new rift. So that was just a placeholder. In fact, I can just delete this whole thing. Wait, does anything else in here need it? No, just gamma, controls, and volume. So I can delete that. Gamma, it's another placeholder, which seems to be just pausing the game. It's just a game pause. So another one that is not doing anything, just go ahead and delete that. Back button. Okay, so this is where I want to go back to the pause menu. How did I do that? From the settings. So from the settings, the back button, open the main menu, add it to viewport, and then remove from parent. So that's it. That's simple enough. So let me go back there. So instead of quitting the game, whenever you click on back button, just create the widget. Go back to the, what is this? So pause menu. Pause menu. Add to viewport. And remove from parent. Remove from parent. Alright, so there's that. So that's the back button. So back button, you go back to the pause menu, volume, it just has placeholder quality, shouldn't have anything. It's the selection menu, that the drop down menu. Controls. Now I need the controls to connect to the controls widget. Key bindings. Oh, that's interesting because it's going to send me all the way back to the main menu. Yikes. That is interesting. Yikes. The controls menu. Volume, again, is just going back to the main menu. I don't want to do that. It was just placeholder code. Take that out. Options menu, quality levels. Oh, okay, cool. So I already got the quality levels. Copy and pasted. The gamma and the volume and the back button. So gamma, I did not set the gamma up in here. I think in the settings. Yeah, in here. Let me see. The options menu. Yeah, I didn't even give it a slider. So let me just leave that blank for now and work on that later. Do, 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 do. These. So the back button, quality level, selection change, and gamma and volume. What else? Gamma, volume. Oh, yikes. The controls. Do, 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 do. Let me click on that button. This is going to be weird because it's going to open up the controls menu, but whenever you click on the back button, it doesn't go back to the options menu. It goes to the main menu, so you lose that game. So I don't know. So controls, let's see what the, no, you gotta go here. So here, key bindings, plays the animation, but then it, create widget, play animation. Oh, that's why there's a delay, to wait for the animation to finish. Right, and then remove the parent. So let me see, create widget, WB controls, and then remove from parent. So let's see, create widget, controls menu, add to viewport, and then remove from parent. Yeah. But the only thing that sucks is once you do that, it's going to be stuck to the main menu, actually, not, okay, so finish with this. The gamma, I what do I need? I go back to the settings. This thing is called a slider. A slider on the horizontal box. Okay, this is a vertical box. This is a horizontal box. And this is another horizontal box for the quality. And the combo box. But for the gamma, how is this set up? Pivot, I don't know. Well, I need to do that for gamma, so I'm going to go quality levels, gamma, and how did I do it in settings? Text, gamma, and then the slider under horizontal box. Gamma, and then the slider. Button, and text, so, shoot, I forgot already what's it called. Slider. So look for a slider widget. This one here. Oh, let me put it right here. Can I? Uh-oh. Guess I cannot do it. What? Radio slider, audio slide. No, none of those. Is that it? It is, but it's kind of weird looking. Don't want it up there. See if I can move this up like that. And okay, I'm gonna call it gamma slider. Rename this thing gamma slider. Okay, but now I need to. How do I change? Is it fill? Oh, there we go. And okay, so got that. How do we? Okay, so if we go back to settings, the max value is 1. The value, default value is 0.5. Padding is 100. I want to do that. So I don't know how to. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. Step size 1. 0.01. Hey. Horizontal orientation. Horizontal. Alright, I think that's about it. So, I don't know if this needs to be made a variable. I guess so. Just made it a variable. And then I go to the gamma slider. Let me see, does this one have a... Say... Back button, key bindings, back button, back button. It doesn't have one for the slider. So for the options menu, gamma, you're not going to click on the gamma actually. So for volume, see, I'm not going to have any sliders for volume. It's just going to be a completely different UI screen. So I'll call it like WB volume. And then it'll have two options, one for music volume and the other for sound effects volume. But let me see if I go back here. Okay, so for the options menu, you you create the options menu widget, add it to the viewport, and then remove from parent the pause menu. On a new game, of course, you open and create a new game here. But on click main menu, you open the main menu level, show the mouse cursor and all that. Resume, you unpause the game, set input mode back to game only, no mouse cursor. And is pause menu open? False, it's not open. And then remove the pause menu from the screen. But if you click on the exit menu, completely exits the game because you already have a main menu button that goes back to the main menu. So let me make sure. Yeah, main menu goes back to the main menu, so that means the exit will completely exit from the game. Alright, so got that. What about this one? If we go back to the gamma slider, I don't actually have one for the gamma slider, so where is, you can directly click on, oh here we go, on mouse capture begin, on mouse capture and on controller, on value changed. I don't know. Don't actually have on selection changed. It's not set up here. On mouse capture begin, mouse capture end, controller capture control. So it's on this one here. Gamma slider, so I actually haven't figured this part out yet, so I'm going to skip that. Let me see. So in the options menu, I have the back button, and clicking on the back button sends me back to the pause menu here. Adds it to viewport and removes the options menu from the screen. But if I click on the quality levels, it will, on selection changed, whatever selected item, let's say it was medium, it will run the medium, get game user settings, set overall stability level to 1. 1 is medium, 0 is low, 2 is high, 3 is epic, and 4 is cinematic. And then apply the settings, check for command line overrides. Okay. So this is in the options menu. You can change the quality level from within the game. And then on the back button, goes back to the pause menu. What else? So quality level, back button, control screen. Should open up the key bindings, control screen. Yep. And then the gamma slider. There's also a volume. Yeah. Okay. So with volume, there should be one called you create the widget. Um, create. So this is going to have a create widget. And then it's going to have a add to viewport. And then it's going to have a remove from parent. Okay, and this is going to be, I haven't created it yet, but it's going to be a volume. There's no volume. See, what kind of audio button matrix? Audio button toggle, audio fader. Nope. Animation sample. These are not widgets. I need a widget. Let me see. W. Controls. Options. Player head. Remnants. Settings. And success. No. Never mind. Okay, so this doesn't have anything. Let me just disconnect this. So I think that's about it. Gamma slider, volume. Gamma slider, volume, controls the quality level, and then the back button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open the key bindings menu, but once you open the key bindings menu, and then you click on the back button, so I need a, I don't know how to do this part. Unless I create a completely different controls. Back button. Back button goes back to the settings. Don't know how I'm going to do that one. Instead of maybe if I have a Boolean variable called is options menu open, then I can create a branch here that says if it is open, create the options menu widget, but if it's not open, then create the settings widget. Yeah, I can do something like that. Where do I save that? Huh. I don't know. Maybe in player controller. Well, so gamma slider, let me see. Be right back. Okay, I had to check Gemini to see if I have any questions about how to implement the gamma slider in the settings and the options menu. Maybe I don't need it in multiple different places. What the heck? So I guess I don't have it here. Oh, yes, I do. In your BP scientist character, create a variable for exposure gamma. Help me attach blueprint. That's all. Create a gamma option. Okay, I see. For the default gamma setting, when a seeker first loads up the game for the first time, the slider is automatically set at 50%. Slides between values of 0 and 100 when first installing it, but does it need to be set at 50% or 70% or some other number? Okay, so to implement a persistent setting system for gamma and audio, you must utilize the save game object to store these values and a post-process volume to apply the visual changes. Following industry standards, default values are typically centered to allow for maximum adjustment in both directions. For default, gamma is a neutral value, which corresponds to 2.2 in the sRGB color scale. In the slider ranging from 0 to 100, setting of 50% is the most appropriate default. This represents a standard viewing experience, allowing seekers with darker monitors to increase it and those with brighter setups to decrease it. Implementing gamma in, so we have to do this in a player controller, I guess. Create a variable in your settings save name gamma value. In your game world, ensure you have a post-process volume with infinite extent unbound checked. Create a function called apply gamma. Use the node get all actors of class post-process volume. Get index 0 from the array. Drag off the result and search for set settings. Within the settings pane, find color gradings global gamma. Connect your gamma value variable to this input. In the settings gamma slider, in the on value changed gamma slider event for gamma slider. Okay. Map the 0 to 100 slider value to a range of 1 to 3.5 using a map range clamped. What? Map range clamped. Okay, so in range A, in range B, out range A. I don't get it. What is this? Map the 0 to 100 slider value to a range of 1 to 3.5. Call the apply gamma function in your player controller. Yikes, I don't have. Update the gamma value in your BP settings save and call save game to slot. Yikes. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. Okay, so what time is it? On value change, map 0 to 100 slider value to a range of. Okay, so returns value mapped from one range into another where the value is clamped to the input range. 0.5 normalized from the range 0 to 1 to 0 to 50 would result in 25. Okay, I get it now. So one of these is 0 to 100 and the other is 1 to 3.5. 1 to 3.5 is... I don't know what the in range is, out range. Inner range A. Inner, I don't know if the in means inner. In range A, out range B. I mean A, and then, okay, so there's in range A and B, out range A and B. So in range, okay, let's just say in range is 0, and then in range B, in range A is 0, in range B is 100. And then for outrange is 1 to 3.5. So hopefully somewhere in the middle is 2.2. And that should be good for sRGB. But, I mean, even though it changes that, it doesn't actually apply the gamma change to the game. I need to create a apply gamma function in the player controller. Alright. So where... I need to create a function called apply gamma. Create a function called apply gamma. Use the get all actors of class post process volume. Get index 0 from the array. Drag off the result and search for set settings. Within the settings pane, find color grading global gamma. Connect your gamma value variable to this input. I need to create a variable in your settings save named gamma value. In your game world, ensure you have a post-process volume with infinite extent unbound checked. So gamma value here in player controller is called gamma value, and the type is a float. Where do I put this under? Reference? Save data. Yeah, I'm going to have to save this data so that the player doesn't have to change it all the time. Mouse interface, game, input, world partition, controller, replication, rendering, actor hidden, and actor, tags of what? It's empty. Collision, generate overlay, HLOD, transformation. Is success widget? What? Is success widget open? Alright. I also need one called is options menu open. so I know how to get back from the controls menu to the correct options menu or settings menu. But let me do that later. Let me look at all of this. Event, begin play, loot at, what is this? Load everything, every event, reset stats, save game here, transition to remnants, get rift name. So I need, I guess I'll just save it under save data. This needs to be a float. It's called gamma value. It is a float, and it should have a default of 2.2. Alright, in your game world, post-process volume I really don't know how big that should be, so I'm just gonna copy and paste the others. Let's see, the call distance, we'll just copy all properties, look for post-process volume, and paste all properties. Build. Alright, so we got now we need to make sure it's infinite extent unbound is checked somewhere. Well, so infinite. Where would infinite extent unbound be? Infinite extent unbound post-process bindings. Infinite extent unbound checked. Alright, it's checked. Alright, then well, it's got the gamma value. Need the no. Let me see. So where am I in all of this right now? Get ref name, transition to remnants, save game, dev, reset stats. begin play. Load everything. Alright, so gamma value. Looks like I need to create a custom event, maybe. Oh no, it says create a function called apply gamma. A function instead. So where there's a construction script, set and save, keep on apply. So this one's called apply gamma. Outputs, inputs. Okay, anyways. Let me see if there's anything for override. Nope, not that I see. So apply gamma. Get all actors of class. And then pick the NOP post process volume that just created. Get index 0 from the array. Okay. Drag off the results. Post process volume settings, set settings. Within the settings pin, find color grading, global, and gamma. Nope. Hmm. Within the settings pin. What do you mean by that? Set post-process settings structure. Hmm. Find. Well, hmm. Break color? Right? No. just can't seem to find what I am looking for. That sucks. Hmm. Well, I don't know. I gotta look for the actual gamma. So how do I do this? Okay, so get the index 0 from array, the post-process volume, and drag off the result and search for set settings. Maybe this is not the correct set settings. Oh, there's so many set settings. What's going on? Set world map. Yikes, Arini, this is just so. What am I looking for? Color grading, global, and gamma. Settings. I don't want audio analysis. I don't want effects. Filter, tag delay, tap delay. Well, this is color grading. Yikes, I can't get, there's a get settings, but that's constant O and RT, Q and RT. Control rig pose mirror, control rig CSV import factory dynamic entry box. Level sequence actor, level sequence burn in options. Don't know. So Niagara, player mappable key settings. I don't want that. Post-process component. Do I need set settings or get? Within the. Oh, I think I need it. I need get. Oh gosh, I don't need to open this. Shoot. Yikes. Alright. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Set settings? How about apply settings? Apply any custom input settings to your user. By default, this will just broadcast on settings applied. Delegate, which is useful. Hook to maybe rebuild some UI or do other user-facing objects. Target is enhance input user settings. Apply all current user settings to the game and saves to permanent storage. That. There's two different. Target is enhance input user settings. No, I don't want that one. Game user settings. Don't know. All right. Post-process volume. Well, I guess that's it for now. Did I even create the function? Yes. Apply gamma, apply settings. Post-process volume, object reference is player controller. Oh. It needs a target. Compile of BB controller failed. Guess get. What? Hmm. Game user settings object. Hmm. Okay. Well, this is it. I'm going to stop here. I'm not going to connect this. What calls? Settings. Settings. I did it here. But I don't actually have anything. So I'm going to go back to options menu here. Okay, so this one. Then call. Do I have this set anywhere? Darn it. Cast to BP player controller. Yeah, as BP player controller, then I call the function apply gamma. And I guess that's it for that. Update the gamma value in your BP settings and call save game to slot. So all I do is when you change the value of the gamma slider, the map range is clamped. 0 to 100 and 1 to 3.5. The player controller is called so that it can apply gamma. We can use the function apply gamma, and if you click on that, it goes to the post-process volume, gets the first index, and sets it. Sets the settings, which I don't think that's the right, or maybe it was the right way in older versions of Unreal Engine, but maybe I think it's different now. Instead of set settings, maybe it's apply settings. Oh, you don't want to connect this just because. Alright. Alrighty. I think this is it. This is it for me. I don't know if there was anything else I wanted to work on. I mean, there's definitely a lot of things to work on, but like I can't think of anything else I really wanted to work on, which was the monsters chase, being a little bit more smarter, and then trying to make all my UI themes across the UI widgets consistent. And anyhow, let me go back and test the options menu and the pause menu. Not sure if I can. So don't have. I'm not sure if my game was stuck this whole time. Let me see post-process. Look in here for... what did they say to look for? Color grading, global, and gamma. So adding that post-process volume really messed up the... Let's see what I can do to change that. So... Alright, so it looks like the post-process volume is causing like the distorted sort of shadows. And I'm gonna have to see, maybe turn it off for now or something. But yeah, other than that, let me see if I go back. Click on standalone game. And then test that. Let me see if I can open this up. Dun, 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 dun. Let's click on this. Okay. Back in here. Post-process volume is kind of messed up. But let me test options. Okay, so it does change. We go back. It goes back to the resume new game options menu. Go back to options. Change this. Doesn't do anything. There's the quality. Go to controls. Go back. Yeah, it goes back to the settings menu. And then it goes back. Oh boy. And then it closes it. Okay, so let's see, where am I? Well, at least I got that portion working. I just need to fix the options menu, but pretty much I am pretty much done with this. I don't know about the gamma for now. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Maybe work on it offline and then upload that to Patreon, because that's where I usually do all of my silent work. Just read and prompt the AI chatbot for how to do stuff. In this case, the gamma slider, why it's not working, all that kind of stuff. So, but other than that, I am done for now. What I wanted to work on, and which was, the monsters chase a little bit more smarter, so that the monster will investigate the seeker if it loses track of the seeker. And then the other thing was just adding, consistent UI theme across all my UI widgets with the same colors and the same fonts and same hover and click sound effects and all that kind of stuff. Just keep the UI consistent throughout the whole game. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me and checking on my progress, just to see, what I got done so far. I think I got done a lot, but other than that, there's definitely more I need to work on, so definitely check me out later. I'm going to try to stick to my New Year's resolution of trying to work on my game more often. But other than that, thank you for hanging out. Catch you later. Bye!